Hello, brothers and sisters. I come to you to address some issues that have arisen in response to my video. It seems that not many people, well, actually, I will say a vocal minority of people were dissatisfied with the direction that Moresco Media LLC has taken. And frankly, I'm here to tell you that we couldn't care less. The fucks given are so minuscule that not even the Higgs boson is bigger than it. The personas we choose for a reason. Because of the satirical content that originated Moresco Media LLC, we needed to separate ourselves from our actual identities so that people wouldn't run to the stores for preparation H for all the butthurt that they would experience from our satirical postings. Unfortunately, satire isn't held in high regard amongst Carpathian circles. It's either not understood, or most of you are bred from the German soldiers that invaded the island in 1944 and therefore are humorless Germans yourselves. So that's why we have the personas we do, and we like them, frankly. We think they work for us, and we will continue them as far as the satirical content is concerned. The investigative journalism is another story and will be portrayed professionally, as we have applied for official State Department press passes that will allow us to be real investigative journalists like Anderson Cooper, except we will actually do some investigating and some reporting and a lot more journalism. Second of all, we don't care about what you think of our demeanor at all. Really. The fucks giving are so minuscule. The Higgs boson can be bigger than the amount of fucks that we give. And whether it looks funny or not, we do not care. This is how we choose to roleplay our satirical characters. Take it or leave it. Our viewership alone, and the fact that it has been circulated so far and wide, speaks for itself. The numbers don't lie. They never do. And they never will. The fact that we have publicly established a relation between our actual identities and the personas behind the authors of the satirical content of virilcarpathos.tumblr.com is a decision we made very carefully, because we want to show that we are not afraid. We want to show our detractors that we are out in the open and we mean what we write, and we will write what we mean. We all know on some level it's true, and if you are offended by what we write, chances are you fall into the category that we put on blast. Now, whether people think it's cool or not, what we do, is another story. Moresco Media has grown from a satirical site hosted on Tumblr to an LLC, a limited liability corporation that has many facets. One of them philanthropic. We will be starting a Kickstarter drive to raise money for the hospital in Karpathos. The second will be an investigative journalism unit, which will investigate all the Carpathian organizations, and we will start with Ken. And we do not need a rebranding or an image change. We are who we are, and you love us for who we are. Otherwise, you wouldn't keep coming back and asking for more. There is no shelf life on knowledge, and the articles continue to be read till this day. We continue to get unique hits. Trust me, I see the analytics. I get them emailed every day. We run a serious organization, but we separate the satire from the seriousness. And frankly, I just like making videos this way because I think it's cool. It shows the rebelliousness. It shows the fact that we're willing to expose the things that Carpathians like to hide under the rug. Things that should be public. Now, if any of you had the attention span to see my entire video, you would see the direction that we're going is a more serious one, while maintaining the satirical aspect of it, the one that is beloved by so many. And if in fact you couldn't withstand the entire video, maybe you should talk to your doctor about ADHD. It's a very common disease that afflicts many these days. It's very unfortunate. The Morisco family is as follows. It is myself, Ludovico, my brother, Andrea, and our adopted sister, Annalise Toledo, who shall remain anonymous until she decides that her identity would be public. There are also many contributors who help edit and give different points of view. One of them might be leaving us due to a lack of testicular fortitude and a lack of vision. These things happen. But this is Ludovico telling you to expect big things to come, and that Morisco media does not have a shelf life. We will remain forever. And I challenge any other Carpathian out there to establish an LLC in direct competition to our own and do a better job than we do. If you can do that, we will retire. This kafaya will be surrendered symbolically as a show of your superiority. However, I'm pretty sure I can keep this super glued to my head, because there aren't any who can match our level of dedication, knowledge, and follow-through. Hence, why nothing has popped up already. But please, continue. Send the hate mail. It allows us to fill the tank of our devotion to this project. Namely, the restoration of the hospital in Karpathos, which has been neglected, mainly because of a soccer field made of astroturf. I mean, honestly, more people get hurt on that field, and then they go to the hospital that's underfunded. How does that make any sense? It doesn't. This is Ludovico signing out. Have a good afternoon.